Good morning, folks. I keep getting questions in my email for those who are thinking about getting their first FoodSaver machine. I know a lot of you already know how to use this, but for those folks who have emailed me, I want to just go through how to use it and what do I think of it. In my prior videos, I've actually mistakenly called these Sealer meals, but they're actually, disregard those videos. I'm actually talking about the FoodSavers. This actually happens to be the actual machine. I keep using the word actual a lot for some reason this morning, but this is the machine that will suck the air out of the bags and seal the bag. This is the cutter. It'll cut your rolls into the appropriate size bags that you need. These two are from a very older generation, but I'm purposely using this to show you the longevity of these types of machines. I think this happens to be about 7 or 8 years ago, this model. I do have a new model, but that's up in the White Mountains in my second home, the bug out location. So we're going to be working with these. Bags can be purchased anywhere. Let me move this out of the way. Bags can be purchased anywhere. I just happen to find them much cheaper at your Costco or Sam's Club. And you get a lot more for the money that you spend. So what I'd like to do is just open this up, show you what comes with it. Now, like I said, there is a new generation of these machines. And you can actually purchase it all in a kit at Costco or Sam's Club. So let's go looking into this, what's in this. My trusty Wusthof knife. Now, what comes with this is 3 large rolls. I'm actually going to use the knife as a pointer. That way my big hands are not in the way. Comes with 3 large rolls. It also comes with a small roll, if you could see it down in there. And it also comes with a bunch of pre-cut bags. Already pre-cut. I try to save these for last because they're bigger. And I like the fact that they're already pre-sealed on one side. I'm going to show you first how to use the cutter. And I'll be removing this and placing this to the side. The cutter is really easy to use, and you can actually find these on Craigslist all over the place. All you do is open this up and you place that in there like so. You get your appropriate length. Actually, let me move this out of the way. I'll do that again because I realized it was out of camera angle. Place the roll in. Fold that down and pull out the appropriate length that you'll need. And all you do is just slide that across and she's cut. Now you got 2 opened ends basically. When you use the rolls, you got 2 open ends. You got to seal one end. So let's go ahead and seal one end real quick. There is a heating strip right here. When you're just sealing an end, you just need to go over the sealing strip. You do not need to go into the vacuum chamber, which would be in this black area. So we're just sealing an end. You close it. You got to press down. the noise. You'll use that when you're vacuuming. It's going to pop up on its own, and it just did. And now, if the camera can catch it, you have a sealed end. Sealed end. You're ready to place whatever you want in there. And I'm going to actually seal some butter that I purchased. And then you would actually put whatever you want in there, and then you would put it into the vacuum chamber. It's kind of folded into the vacuum chamber now. And then you're able to actually seal whatever you want in there. Let me go through and vacuum something first. I bought some good butter, but it's a huge log. It's about a foot long. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Some of the things that you can seal a meal up are food items, such as this. But medication, coins, ammo, you name it, as long as it won't break under the vacuum pressure of the bag, you can seal it. For example, crackers might, or probably would, crack and crumble. So that's something you probably wouldn't want to do. Seal a meal, or I would say vacuum saver or food saver. I don't know why I keep saying seal a meal, but anytime you hear me say seal a meal in the future, you know I'm talking about the food saver. You could do raisins, meats, anything you can pretty much stuff in that bag. You can you can food saver it. You can seal it. So let's go ahead. I always purchase this Amish country butter. It's from cattle that are just grass fed. I've already used about an inch of it, but I want to seal it up. One of the good things about buying one of these machines is that you can purchase in bulk, whereas normally you would be a little apprehensive that you're going to actually use all the product. You can rest assured you can buy in bulk and know that it's not going to go to waste. Now in my future videos, I have three main tools for preserving food. One would be the FoodSaver machine here. The next is a dehydrator. It's another form of preserving food. And then canning food, which would I use a pressure canner. I'm going to make videos on those other two items when I have the opportunity. So let's go ahead and chop this up into the appropriate portions that you see fit. So I'm going to probably chop them up to where it would be about a stick of butter per serving. Not per serving. Did I say serving? I know we all like butter, but what I meant to say is approximately a stick of butter, which will last me a week or so. Make it as large as you want, as small as you want. Just try not to waste the bags though. They are a little pricey. And there we have it. I'm going to place this to the side and organize things to where I can use it in front of the camera. Now one thing I've noticed about seal-a-meal bags, or food saver bags, there I did it again, is you want to attempt, you don't have to, but you want to attempt to keep that top where you got to seal it clean. So when I put the butter in, I'm going to try to avoid touching those outer lips. I don't think it'll be detrimental if I accidentally do, but it helps seal the bag. So I take a piece of butter and I just pop it on in there. Now obviously this bag would be considered a waste. Look how much butter I have in there opposed to the bag. Now I wanted to do that on purpose. So if you're cutting your own bags using this, you know to cut the next bag smaller. Your first bag is always kind of like a test bag. I'm still going to use it, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to cut a more appropriate size on my next bag. So all I do, open her up. Because I'm not just sealing the bag, I'm going to vacuum seal it. I'm going to kind of fold this into the vacuum chamber. I am just going to close it, and there is a seal button right there. All I do is close it. I want to explain what I'm doing now. Pushing it down actually vacuums it, and if you hold it, it will then auto seal the bag. On this particular model it does that, but you can also seal it a little bit more prematurely if you like. So all you do is hold it down, look at the bag. I then have the option of sealing it now, but you'll notice that the tone should change. That means it's sealing it. I can basically let go anytime. It'll release, which it just did, and we have one vacuumed stick of butter, approximately a stick of butter. I then can throw it in the fridge or the freezer, preferably the freezer. So there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this all up, and I appreciate you folks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Like I said, a lot of you know how to use one of these machines, but this video is basically answering the question for the folks who are on the fence about buying their first one. Take care. And give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it.